In the time before time, all was one and unchanging. Then, in a thunderous flash, thus were born the cycles. The spin of the earth, the passing of the seasons, birth and death, again and again. But life is compelled to transcend, and so man came to ascend. We grew and learned, raising countless civilizations and reaching heights the likes of which today we can only dream. But the power that these civilizations achieved also brought with it the seeds of their downfall. Blown to dust, each in turn leaving nothing in their stead but the motion that would give rise to the next. Birth and death, again and again. The Sahin, a civilization lost long ago to the dust, saw the coming of their own destruction, and though they could not prevent it, they sought to break the cycles. 9 among them were chosen, and shielded from death that they might serve as protectors of the Sahin legacy. Shepherds to a reborn humanity. But such matters are never simple. The cycles have endured, and so have the unknown 9 continued their fight against them. And once again, the wheel is turning. Are the accommodations to your satisfaction? Come on, get out. Let's go, child.
I can help. Let me come. You won't regret this, please.
If you were to accompany me, you must follow my instructions to the letter. Is that clear?
Clear as daylight. So, where are we headed?
I need to reach that distant oasis, but the desert has retaken the road. So we walk. When there isn't a path to be found, make one.
You'll need to teach me that trick someday. These are incredible. Who?
They called themselves the Sahin, though that name has long been lost to time.
The Sahin. Like in your stories about the Unknown 9.
Like in my stories, yes.
Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
One could say Vincent and the Sahin run parallel paths.
Your shared braces.
Show me you're ready to wield them.
Rekka, thank you.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade, like I taught you. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your shade represents your deepest essence. It is a bridge between this world and the other.
The fold.
Yes. Your shade draws Am directly from the fold. Now try channeling that energy in.
I did it!
Good.
What do we have here?
Are you all right, child?
I've been better.
Hold him back. I will find my way down to you.
Yes, she's behind the crate!
Hey, where's Abel?
Abel! I swear, if you're asleep somewhere...
Can you handle those two?
Be mindful of your surroundings. I think I've got it.
Hands up. Quickly go. How many more?
There's just the two of us. We're lost. Looking for shelter from the incoming squall.
Yeah, and I'm just... Hold. Stay still, Haruna.
Leave it. Just make sure you load
Who is
those
that?
bits.
Vincent's right hand.
Mila, I
Savage.
am not about to risk my men's lives for some damned relics.
Those relics could lead to Matos's next great innovation. So you can either load them up, or stay here and be buried with them.
We'll have the crates packed into the truck within the hour.
I know you will.
We need to find a way around that fence.
Or through it.
Good thinking.
Perhaps you could persuade that man to help us. I will teach you how to step. Find your target. Realize the space that separates you is but illusion. Now focus, and bridge the gap.
Rika! Rika! I can't see you!
Be calm, child. Peek into the fold and follow my shade. I have you. You're all right. Haruna, we must make haste.
What is this place?
Cursed ground. You will have to stay here.
But I...
You promised to follow my instructions. Do you remember what I told you when I gave you this? Don't mind them. Do you remember?
You told me that is a symbol. Of family.
Of being part of something larger than yourself.
Rika, what's going on?
Someone is rapping on a door that should never been opened. Remember what I taught you. I'm always here.
Rika!
Reika! So nice of you to join us.
What are you doing, Vincent? Has the Society finally given in to you?
Haven't you heard? The Leap Year Society is dead. Surely you felt it. We are the Ascendants.
So you've won. And you have this army, all these trinkets, and a whole world of questers at your disposal. And it's not enough. You still have to come here. And for what? A little bit of power?
Is that what you think this is? A power grab? You of all people should be able to see. This is about so much more than power.
What you've seen has changed you, Vincent. I can see it in your eyes.
It has opened my eyes.
Oh, you are the smartest of all of them, and still you don't understand.
I understand more than you realize. The cycle is starting again. Our world is dying. The suffering will be so immense it will corrode the very fiber of being.
There's a better path, Vincent.
How many millennia has that path failed? How many more times must we endure the vanity of the Nine? I know you understand me. I know you've asked yourself this very question. I know who you are.
Then you know why I've come.
Of course. You've come because I knew just what to do to bring you here. Now, we can do this the easy way. Or
Such wasted potential. But I suppose this is how the world turns. All right then.
No! Stop! Reka! Reka!
Run. Butler Brown. You've been asking a lot of busy questions, haven't you? About the Ascendants.
I heard Vincent Lichter is in town.
Is that so? And did you hear that it's my job to keep nosy rabble like you from troubling him while he's here?
Is there a problem?
Well, that depends. Man like you, ear to the ground, you might as well have middleman written across your face. Who are you working for?
He's working for me.
And just who might you be? I ask you a question. You don't know who you're dealing with, do you?
This is a mistake. These men are reckless.
When I started taking work for you, I told you I wanted Vincent Lichter. This was the deal.
Revenge is not a deal. Look outside. The whole neighborhood's on edge.
Avi, where is Vincent?
He's in some jungle village.
Good. And how do I reach it?
The Ascendants pay local fishermen to take them in and out of their camp. See Tucker at the docks. He can take you there. And for the right price, he might even keep quiet about it.
And how do I recognize Thakur?
His boat. It's called the Mukti.
Of course it is.
Aruna. These are dangerous people.
I've risked my life plenty of times. I was a doting father back then.
There are worse things that can happen than dying.
Well, now you've got me curious.
Bad business with those electrics. But the Gauss knew the risk. Thought I...
This town is full of people who couldn't care less what we're doing. That quester is sure to stand out.
I'll be feeling that one tomorrow.
Keep it together.
Great. Guns. Iron brick shields should level the playing field.
Hey, আমি মনে করে আপনি বউ না কইয়া।
No, I'm not.
My mistake.
Who's that?
Do you want the ride or not?
Is this on the other side? Silent type, huh? I can do that. You know, I grew up landlocked, but I always had a thing for the water. Once upon a time, thought I might get a houseboat. Live out on a river just like this one. Maybe in another life. Here we go. Out in force tonight. Looking for some local girl who's causing a stir. Don't you worry. Hey, Skip. These boys look like they want to talk. Shame you don't speak English, right?
Hey, we're looking for a woman.
Aren't we all?
Indian girl, young but dangerous.
I say take out a personal ad. You're bound to find someone to suit you right down to the ground.
Wait a second, you're American! Isn't there a bulletin out for an old Yank too?
Well spotted.
Hey, Tiki karare chitume.
Full speed ahead, Skipper. I'd rather pay you than shoot you. Who they calling old?
Where did you learn to shoot like that?
I know my way around a showdown. Sorry for the trouble.
Look,
Luther Goodwin, at your service.
look, Luther. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't need company or a chaperone.
Fair enough. Looks like I'll be taking the scenic route. You know, I never did get your name.
Goodbye, Luther.
I'll be seeing you.
You.
Had a feeling we'd cross paths again.
What exactly is your business with these ascendants?
My business is my own. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm after something called the Morning Star. You know what that is?
I reckon I don't.
Curious?
Not really.
Well, I reckon you'll change your tune soon enough.
I'm not interested in helping you tidy up your lost toy. Ah, here we are. Looks like they set up camp in this village. Wait. I know this place. I lived here, in my childhood.
That's a good day's walk. But there's a chance I might be able to have that for you.
What?
A shortcut. There's a cave system that cuts through that mountain.
You know this area? My old village?
Nothing sinister, nothing nefarious. A coincidence, I'm sure. You're not the only one with an interesting past, you know.
What's this?
It's called a shortwave radio, so we can keep in touch. You know, in case you want to tag along.
Tag along?
Listen, I'll help you get through those caves. You'll be where you need to be in no time.
And in return, what? You want this Morning Star, then?
Indeed I do. It's lost, sure, but it's no toy. I've seen you handle yourself. Let's just say we increase our respective odds.
We'll see who's tagging along with whom.
Nice trinkets you got there. Where'd you get them?
Family heirloom.
Interesting family. They ever light up like that before?
No.
Looks like an invitation to me.
What could possibly go wrong?
Someone's coming. Petrov! Intruders!
Ah, that's a thick man.
Yeah, they're growing big out here, huh?
Luther.
Damn it. Just give me a second. Ground's real slippery here. Careful not to lose. Oh.
You should have stepped a little tighter. Eh, Luther?
There's my beautiful bangtail.
The Morning Star. All right, I'll give it to you. It's very majestic.
Vincent's favorite toy. I'm taking it. And if you're feeling generous, I could use a hand. Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
You know the feeling?
What? You want to tell me that vengeance isn't worth it? How killing him won't bring her back? Go ahead. I've heard it all.
I'm no preacher. That said, Vincent's a real curly wolf. He won't go down easy. No guarantee he'd walk away.
It's a debt. A life for her life, his or mine. Either way, the account gets settled. You can get me to Vincent.
You stick with me. We're bound to run into that flannel-mouthed bastard. First order of business, we need that ship. See that mooring? A few of those are holding the airship down. We'll have to release him.
Simple enough.
Seen those words on plenty of tombstones. Just be ready to think on your feet.
Attention, excavation personnel. A reminder, you must register new items with your direct supervisor.
God damn it.
That's an order.
Meaningless savage.
She a friend of yours?
She's 5.5 feet of Serbian hell. You see her? Take my advice. Steer clear.
A woman after my own heart.
Those lines are free. It's gonna start drifting. One of us will have to go up top there and take control.
I'll do it. I can't risk you jetting off and leaving me in Hornet's Nest. No offense.
Trust is a wonderful thing.
You have quite the warrior's heart.
I'm here for Vincent.
Then you're too late. Vincent left on one of the smaller vessels just a few hours before dawn. Now that we've dispensed with the formalities, there's something of yours I need.
Pull in your horns, Mila.
Luther. Now there's a face I didn't think I'd see again.
The world is full of surprises.
Vincent's gone.
Forget about Vincent for now. Just keep her busy. Be ready to make a run for it.
That wasn't what.
I would have taken you in alive. You forced my hand. And what do you plan to do with that?
Haruna!
You may have the Morning Star, but it is a Pyrrhic victory at best.
My journal.
Keep the girl! I'll find what I need in these pages.
We need to go back.
Go back? We barely made it out of that hornet's nest.
She's got my journal.
Right now, I just need to get this ship under control lest we slam into the side of that mountain we were just on.
I'm going back. Set me down.
Listen, you're after Vincent Lichter, and the Morning Star's his own private ship. Maybe you snoop around, find something useful. just need to pick up a few of my associates nearby. I'll explain everything then, I promise.
I'll go along for now. But just to be clear, I'm not agreeing to anything beyond that.
All I ask is that you give me the benefit of the doubt. Oh, one more thing. This ship's equipped with 5 transponders.
Transponders?
Beacons. The Ascendants use them to track the Morning Star.
And you want me to disable them?
Well, someone's got to keep a hand on the wheel.
And how do I find these devices?
Their signal will interfere with your portable radio. You'll hear static when they're near.
How do you know all this?
That logistics partner I mentioned earlier, she's real thorough.
Good to see you, Luther.
Mara. George. Looking forward to one of your famous old fashions. Astrid. Cockpit's that way. Amina. Fortunato.
I knew you'd pull it off. Hello.
Right, Haruna, this is Bukra. That logistics partner I mentioned. Bukra, meet Haruna.
Enchanté. May I have a word?
Look, I'm not trying to cause any trouble.
It's no trouble. It's just, Bukra wasn't expecting a guest.
I get it. It's just we had a deal.
A deal?
So we did. Look. Oh, to hell with this. I know who you are.
What are you saying, Luther?
Now, hold on. Just listen. Your abilities.
The Ascendants are searching for an amulet. Your amulet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They can't be allowed to have it. We need it. Please. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't life or death.
The amulet is gone.
What do you mean, gone?
I mean, it's gone. I lost it years ago, and even if I hadn't... My journal. It'll lead them to... I have to go.
Reika's alive. Vincent didn't kill her like you figure. They're holding her. But we want to bust her out. You could help us. Help her.
What is this, a shakedown? Who are you people?
We're the Leap Year Society.
Follow me, and I'll kill you both.
We bet everything on that girl.
I'm not ready to say uncle quite just yet. Let's stay close. Give her some time.
I sincerely hope you know what you are doing, Luther.
So do I.
The journal is certain to lead those Ascendants right to the village. Then, it's only a matter of time before they find my amulet.
Haruna!
What's that?
They came as we slept.
The Ascendants.
You know these people?
They're alone. Where are the others?
I led them down the river, through the gorge. The village was burning, and I knew if we took the bridge, then...
Are they safe? Good man.
These people, they're searching for something.
They're looking for me.
I knew it. I mean, look at this place. A few battered huts in some insignificant jungle. What else could these Ascendants possibly want here?
Have they reached my hut yet?
I don't think so, but
I have to go. Take care of the others.
I'm coming with you.
This area is off limits. My next shot won't hit the dirt. Consider this your last...
You haven't worn it since.
Rekka's alive. I think.
Alive? But you saw her die, didn't you?
I thought so. I don't know.
You're gonna find out, right? You're gonna go look for her? The amulet.
Do you remember the words you said to me when we planted this tree?
I said it symbolized the roots we would set up here.
That they would grow deep and strong, just like this tree.
Azad, I...
Now look at it.
Aruna!
Stay put.
Ready.
I have 2 inbound trucks, packed with fresh hands. Have that bridge cleared before they arrive.
Being taken care of as we speak.
Mila.
You know her?
We've exchanged words. She has my journal.
I can get it back for you.
Azad, she's dangerous.
I've always bested you at thieving.
My amulet.
Trust me, I can do this.
And Barost. If the men can't find the amulet in the huts, perhaps they'll have more luck sifting through the ashes after they've burned them to the ground.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you can. Azad, I can't make that jump. Springy bastard. Thank you.
You didn't think I'd let you lose your last connection to this place.
Oh, I've got at least one connection left. Easy does it. Azad, you can't come with me.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Look at the people we just fought. They weren't gutter snipes, or gangsters, or some daft constables. These are dangerous men. But the moment you saw them, you knew what to do. Down the river, through the gorge. You saved the others. You don't need me. Go to them.
Find Rekka. She's what matters to you. Not these ascendants, not Vincent. Rekka. Never forget that.
Azad...
Fight to live. I don't know. If you have to die, then be sure it's for the right thing. I know you understand me.
Dear Aruna, it has been some time.
Vincent.
You remember me. Interesting.
I remember all of it.
Do you? No. I suspect not. You see, my dear, if your memory truly served you, you would not have presumed to involve yourself in my affairs, as you have. You would have known it could only end in destruction, and yet here you are. So, tell me, what is it that you hope to achieve here today?
You took everything from me. My life, my future. I'm going to make you pay.
Oh my, that is precious. You infiltrate my encampment, rain your fury down on my men, hijack my airship, and then you come to tell me that I have stolen from you.
You took Reka!
Reka was never yours to have, and now she is where she belongs. And you, my dear, you cannot hope to comprehend. You have not seen what I have seen. You are just a loose end, waiting to be tied up.
Maybe. But I have this.
My word. Shall we have a happy ending after all?
I don't know about that. But this is mine. And if you want it, then here I am.
This is all my fault, really. I should have dealt with you 4 years ago, rather than leave you like this, without closure, without direction. This is my greatest flaw. I strive for justice, but too often I settle for mercy. Not this time.
I wasn't sure you'd take the leap.
I realized I didn't want to die.
We're not out of the woods just yet. That was a close call.
Makes you think twice about traveling under a bag of volatile gas.
I need a drink. Oh. Vincent can be a generous soul. Keeps his people content, cozy. But he's a selfish creature. If I know anything, there's a reserve stock with his name on it. 1868. Vincent, you bastard. Close calls.
Where is Reka?
She was being held at an old society station in Sintra, Portugal. Vincent runs it now.
She was being held? I thought you knew where she was.
Look, the people we're up against, they're driven. They have endless resources. This is an evolving plan. I might not know exactly where Reka is, but I can pick up her trail in Sintra.
What exactly does Vincent want with her?
You ever been to the Fold?
Peak that I've never actually dived.
Vincent found something down there. Call it Session.
What is that?
Bad medicine. Presence. Trapped in the Fold. I've never seen it myself, but I've seen what it does. I've seen strong questers' minds snap. I've seen them die. Shades blown to stardust. But it woke some inside Vincent. He's obsessed with unleashing that thing. Trouble is, he can't quite reach it. He's a good diver.
But not as good as Reka.
Bingo.
According to this ledger, the Ascendants have been moving a lot of machinery out of Sintra.
I know where this is going. Now, our plan was to pick up Reka's trail, not tour Matos's toy shop.
Find Reka, yes. But keep an eye out for any blueprints or schematics. It may help us piece together exactly what the Ascendants are up to.
Just to be clear, I'm only in this for Reka. I'll grab your blueprints if I chance upon them. But I'm not joining any cause.
In case you hadn't noticed, we aren't in a position to make any demands. We'll take all the help we can get.
Bukra?
That's right.
May I? Should we have a look?
If we come in low, along this line, the ridge should hide our approach.
That's a good hike from the Quinta.
Any closer and we risk detection.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Ah, Haruna. I'd like to introduce you to Fortunato, mapmaker extraordinaire and our designated navigator. That tall order over there is our pilot, Astrid. You can thank her for losing our Ascendant friends.
Pleased to meet you.
Piacere.
Good to meet you, Haruna.
We're coming in on Sintra. I'll be heading down to the landing platform in a few. All right, Bukra. We're near the manor. You be ready. We may need a quick ticket out of here.
I should have no trouble tracking you, so long as you have your radios. According to the manifest, Reka was held in the mansion. Security will be tight. I suggest avoiding the front door.
You figure? I spent more than a few years studying here. I reckon I know just about every last servant's entrance this manor's got. Just follow me. I'll get us... Hey! Hey! There's no way I'm squeezing through there.
No?
This is gonna be a regular thing with you, isn't it?
Careful with that, you two. This isn't our first job, Mahia.
What exactly is this thing?
Tethering capsule. We need to prep it for shipping.
Didn't we already ship Matos' tethering device to the dig site?
This is an early prototype. Not even sure it works properly.
But why go through all the trouble?
It's headed for Vincent's office in Vienna. Has some kind of sentimental value.
Haruna, Luther's located Dr. Matos.
Matos is here.
You hear that?
Luther's tailing him, but there's a lot of movement around the doctor. He could use your help.
On it.
I'll have to get back to...
Intruder!
Bukra, I might have found something of interest.
Describe it?
Twin metal capsules connected with complex machinery. One Ascendant called it a tethering device. Bukra?
I think Matos might have found a way of tethering Vincent Shea to Rekas.
What does that mean?
Vincent is obsessed with unleashing Session. The trouble is he can't quite reach it. He's a good diver.
But not as good as Reka.
Precisely. Matos' device solves his problem.
I hate to cut in, but I'm staring at the man himself.
Wait. That sound again.
What sound?
A strange hum. I thought... Nothing. The footholds in that wall could support my weight.
That's him. Dr. Emilio Matos.
My journal. That's where they find it.
It's all right, Dr. Matos. We'll come back for the book.
Got it.
Keep it safe. It should prove very useful.
Damn it. We got company.
Search the area. I want whoever did this found.
Looks like the main road is no longer an option.
There's a gate nearby that leads to an old garden. Cuts right through the property. Need to follow the truck. Got an inkling where they're going, and I know a shortcut.
Better.
God damn it. Alarms triggered a lockdown. The gate won't open.
Get ready. There. Luther? And just when I was starting to trust you. This entire place is likely to come down on us.
He's alive.
What's wrong with him?
He's trapped down there in the fold. We can't leave him like this. We gotta get that portal back up again.
Rekka's amulet. What now?
You gotta dive.
What?
If you go in after him, maybe you can, I don't know, bring him back somehow.
Are you mad? I know you think I'm some sort of master quester, but I'm not. I can't save lives.
Listen to me. Losing your shade in the fold is worse than dying. It's like getting your soul torn out. Vincent may not care what happens to Matos, but I can't let him go out like that.
I've never done this before.
No one's ever done it before, until they've done it. Aruna, Matos is our last shot at finding Rekka's trail and salvaging this whole caper. You can do this. You need to do this.
The one time I actually wanted to stick together.
Hail, Wanderer. Never gets old.
Dr. Matos.
Welcome, Aruna. A pleasure, as always.
How do you know my name?
Oh, but we know each other well, my dear. You've been here before, countless times, and so shall you be here again. In fact, you're here right now.
Look, I've never been here before, but I'm going to get you out.
Such determination. You are fascinating every time. But I'm afraid there is no getting out for me.
There must be a way.
My mind is not trained as yours. And my machine is an imperfect solution. Each time my consciousness enters the deep fold, a bit less comes back. Hence the state of my mortal shell.
So, you're trapped here?
Trapped? My dear, I worked my entire life to get here. The fold brings the wonders of eternity to me, just as the sea brings shells to the shore. That I cannot leave is little more than an amusing irony. And I have a greater purpose now. You may not be able to help me, but there's still a chance that I can help you. Ask me.
Rekka.
Where is she, indeed? To answer that, I must first show you something far more important. Walk the path.
You feel it, yes? Sachin. Indeed, here where so many minds have shattered, Vincent stood strong and felt its ensorceling embrace. It is still far from us, but even here it reaches out through these protean cavities and crevices. Rekka.
You know where she is?
Rekka proved well worth the trouble of her capture. She revealed the existence of a powerful artifact. I call it the Cambrian device.
What is that?
An instrument of vanity too dangerous to be wielded. The Nine wiped its location from the face of knowledge itself, but I scoured the fold for a trace and I found it. That moment, I understood the grave error the Nine came close to committing. The Cambrian device must never be used. But out there on the surface, my mind is soft and my lips are loose. So I revealed to Vincent the secret I had learned. Vincent and his men are traveling to Anatolia to secure the Cambrian device. You will beat them there.
What?
Remember, you can see what others cannot. What has been hidden.
Haruna. Haruna.
I'm fine.
What happened?
Matos,
He's dead. It's all right. You're back. That's what's important.
No. There!
Morningstar, we have eyes on you.
We see you!
On me! She's here!
Well, I've had a good life. Cutting it kind of close, Bugra.
I know where they're headed. Someplace called Anatolia.
Anatolia?
Of all the godforsaken ruins in the world.
Matos mentioned an artifact. Showed me how to find it.
Anatolia. Haruna will provide you with the details.
We need to reach it before Vincent's fanfare.
How much of a lead do they have?
Close to a day.
The morning star is fast, but there's no way we can make up a day's time.
Here, the society might be down, but we still have some bite.
But we're not out for the count. You're thinking our friends in Cyprus can intercept Vincent's fleet.
Cyprus is well out of communications range.
We are basically traveling on a gigantic metal frame. The morning star can be our antenna.
What's the catch?
The catch is, someone needs to rewire the antenna.
And the antenna are?
Outside. I'm outside. The weather's pretty hairy.
Can you see some antennae protruding from the fuselage?
I see them.
You'll need to rewire them like I showed you. Luna, watch yourself. We are a floating lightning castle.
I'm in.
Hold on, we are switching on the transmitter. I'd wager this signal could message the moon.
Wouldn't that be something?
Two dependable friends.
I take it your message got through.
They'll delay the ascendance for as long as they can. With a bit of luck, we'll be in and out before none's the wiser. Artifact in hand.
Do we even know why this artifact is so significant?
Here. The artifact acts as a lens through which the life form can be bound to a host neural matrix. Life form. Session. Vincent isn't just trying to release Session, he wants to merge with it. That's what the artifact does.
With that kind of power, the whole world becomes his sacrificial lamb.
Not if we stop him.
I'll let you know when we arrive.
Try to get some rest.
Is something wrong?
Have you ever felt broken? Like pieces missing?
All the time. We spend our lives stitching our wounds. The scars become who we are.
My life has been nothing but scars. But Session... it smoothed them all away.
I treasure my scars. Each one marks a choice that I made. A choice to live. Don't fear your scars, Haruna. Meet me at the landing station when you are ready.
Landing team, we're having trouble with our long-range instruments.
These canyons. I'd wager they are rich in magnetic deposits.
Well, whatever the reason, we might not see the Ascendants coming.
Agreed. But if we can't see them, they might not see us either.
Given they outnumber us, this might be an advantage. I'll help you find the artifact. But once the Ascendants get here, I'm going after Rekka.
Don't worry about that. If we have the artifact, there is nothing Vincent can do. We'll have one.
Reached a stalemate. More like.
Just stick to the plan.
Is that what I think it is?
They finally ironed out the kinks in Matos's anti-stepping device. Let's see that Quester try her tricks now.
Well, they were always gonna show up. I guess this is as good a time as ever. And I'll find a way to lower that bridge. I'll have it down in no time.
We've got company.
Almost there. Keep them busy.
Well, don't look so strong now! You can't win!
You nearly got yourself killed. What is that?
The Ascendant's apex predator. Armed to the teeth with the latest and best AM-powered toys. I call them gearheads.
Charming.
No way around. We'll have to go through.
Let's wait. They might...
No way. It's about time Vincent's cronies have some of their own medicine to dish back at him.
Let them know! Well, that was reckless.
It worked, didn't it?
You nearly got yourself killed. Again. We need to be smarter. Work together. Something amusing?
You've come a long way, is all.
What is this place?
This entire area was once home to thousands.
Rekka's amulet. That's why they were after it. It's the key.
The vault has been constructed precisely to specification. Once it is sealed, the device's Umbric signature will be undetectable.
The redaction will conceal the location, even from ourselves, but the device itself...
The device must be remembered, lest we be tempted by such hubris ever again.
Wait.
There's something.
You see something? Do the patterns of convergence reveal a flaw?
It's millennia from now. Difficult to make out. It's a woman. She's just there. She's watching us.
That's impossible.
This woman, is she a foe?
No. No. I think she's something else.
That settles it then. Nothing to fear. Besides, by the time this woman from the future arrives, we will have halted the cycles 1,000 times over.
Yes. I imagine you're right.
In that case, Raker, 8th of the 9 and keeper of the patterns of convergence, will you do the honors?
There was something else. Rekka, she's...
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
I saw something in there. Rekka. She's one of the Unknown Nine.
Yeah, hold on. That's... Watch out. Gunners.
Luther Goodwin. It has been quite some time.
Vincent.
My men tell me you have something of mine. It seems I also have something of yours. Might I suggest the trade?
Listen to me, you bastard. If you harm one hair on...
Come, Luther. What do you take me for? Meet me at the Stone Village, and bring the device.
Vincent!
As long as we have what he wants, we hold the upper hand.
What do you suggest?
We face Vincent, together. And we rescue our friends.
There's Bukra.
No sign of Vincent. Or Rekka.
We have one advantage.
Which is?
You all right?
Bukra! Have you seen Rekka? Or Vincent? Bukra, what are you doing?
Not another step. The artifact. Toss it over.
Has you lost your mind?
Don't make me shoot you, Luther. The Cambrian piece. Now!
What is this?
The end of the road.
This can't be. How can you do this?
She didn't. Rekka.
4 years since that evening in the desert. Can you find no word?
Sorry.
No. I'm sorry. But I cannot allow you to interfere any further.
What is this?
A glorious reunion, wouldn't you agree?
You're working with them. With him.
Charming.
Vincent, please.
This isn't who you are.
I am so many things, child. Even in 1,000 lifetimes, you could not hope to know them all.
I know you're one of the 9.
I was. But now I am just Rekka. And I am doing what I should have done all those millennia ago.
I came here to help you.
Always the best intentions. But can't you see? History is repeating yet again. And again, I must go to Rikat.
If you release Session, you're condemning the world to burn.
Such a mind you have. And still, you cannot see the fires are already upon us.
I am quite tempted to deal with this meddlesome trio on the spot. But I've given my word. Take them to the Morning Star.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we captured the Morning Star shortly after arriving. Lock them up. I'll deal with them after the matter at hand.
Now, there'll be none of that. In fact, we made sure of it. Make yourself at home. You're going to be here for a long while.
Timing is everything. I can't cut power to those energy barriers. But you can turn off that inhibitor device. The rest, I leave to you.
guard's coming back. You need to get out of sight, kid. It's your show, Haruna. Get ready.
Hey, could have sworn I turned this on.
We need to move. Before they realize what has happened.
Right. Haruna and I will take the bridge. We got the rest of the ship covered. You ready?
Hey, kid.
Thanks, old-timer.
Let's do this.
That's all of them.
And the rest of the ship?
George, how are things your end?
We're just about done corralling the last of these chuckleheads. I haven't felt this alive since our prairie days.
Try not to enjoy yourself too much. You should get some rest. We have a hell of a fight ahead of us.
Please let me come with you.
For the last time, child, you cannot come.
I'm not a child.
Still too young to run headlong into danger.
I'm ready.
Not for this.
You said yourself I'm already more powerful than you are at my age.
Even if you could pull the stars from the sky, you cannot join me tonight.
What's the worst that could happen?
You could die.
You're coming back, right?
Fate willing. Life is fickle. There are no certain outcomes. We have only our potential. What I must do in Rikat is about my potential, not yours.
You can't just leave. What about me? I'm hopeless without you.
Do you truly believe that? After all I've taught you. You have a life ahead of you, Haruna. Learn to seize it. Make it your own.
Haruna? Haruna! We're coming up on recap.
You coming?
There's our welcoming committee.
They can't possibly know we've taken back the Morning Star.
So we'll have the element of surprise.
And for now, as soon as they get within sight of us, the jig will be up. And then those camps around the perimeter will send in the cavalry.
Just focus on our incoming friends. Let me worry about those camps.
What the hell are you turning into?
There's always next time.
All teams, return to the Oculus. Repeat. All teams to the Oculus.
What is it?
Look, there's no two ways of putting this. We need to split. They're all headed to the main camp. There's no way in hell we can sneak past that many ascendants unless we find a way to muster a distraction.
Luther, what are you saying?
What Vincent's doing here, it's happening now. We're out of time.
We should get going.
These rock formations were here for...
Here, come on.
So much for the element of surprise.
I got us in, didn't I?
Found her! She's over here!
final duty. What horror is this?
The Nine. They scorched the land to imprison Session. Conduits.
What?
Of course! Mila mentioned the conduits. They inverted it. Flipped it around.
Bukra, you're not making any sense.
Rather than pumping Am into our world, they reversed the polarity and used the energy from our world to forge Session's prison.
And in the process, turned their paradise into a barren wasteland. Rekha once told me that Sahin believed they could stare down the cycles of destruction.
One last desperate attempt to stave off the inevitable. They stopped Session.
But it cost them everything.
I'm flattered. Looks like the family's back together again. Hot damn. Your skills are almost on par with mine.
Almost, he says.
Your persistence is admirable. I will see to it you all get a proper burial.
Wait! Just talk to me for a second. I get it. I never gave you a fair shake. I underestimated you.
I'm not interested in your flattery.
I'm saying I'm sorry. But this is bigger than you and me.
You still think that's what this is about? I see the great empires circling like wolves, eyeing up my nation like a fat lamb.
This is the end of the world we're talking about, Mila.
Yes, there is a war coming. A war that will usher in an age of war. Civilization will die slowly, torn by shrapnel, choked on smoke. That's how this cycle closes.
You told me that someday I'd have to fight to the death for my beliefs. Let's get this over with.
You just won't stay down, will you?
Whatever you're trying to prove.
Prove? You misunderstand. Luther simply needs a lesson. Do you? You can't kill me. This up forever.
That's it. It's done.
How bad is it?
I'll never dance again.
Can you walk?
Not a chance. Listen. You have to keep going.
I'll stay with you.
No. Aruna needs you. Here.
can't.
You two are the Simon Pure. Leap Year Society through and through. Now you go give Vincent my goodbyes. Go on now.
Into the belly of the beast,
Ready?
as I will ever be.
There's no one here. Engineering demon to the third. Over.
That's not helping. Try increasing the gain again.
Ah, that's not helping.
Can you repeat your last message?
Come on. We can catch them off guard.
I'll get the door open.
The Fold. But that's impossible.
According to contemporary Umbric theory, yes. Then again...
What?
This is the Fold we are talking about. Impossible's a big word. I thought you were...
Not just yet. Keep moving. I'll try to find my way back to you. And Bukra, those radios would have come in real handy right about now.
Stuff on the walls is getting worse.
This damn communications blackout isn't helping matters. I'll feel a hell of a lot better when I know we've shut down every last conduit and we can leave this godforsaken place.
You and I both, sister. Sometimes I think...
Hey, up there!
Intruder! Stop the elevator!
The roof! She's on the roof!
And how will you get down?
Just keep going. I will take the long way down. What did Luther say? The Simon Pure?
Come on.
He's tethering Vincent to Reka. He's clinging on to her for dear life.
If you disable it, he'll be lost to oblivion. Can you do it?
It'll take time.
Get to work. I'm going after them.
Haruna,
Tell me when I get back.
you come back, and I won't have to tell you anything.
In fact, you're here right now. There is a certain beauty to it. The poets might call it sublime, but I was never much for poetry.
Doctor, I wasn't expecting you.
Indeed. Our paths are entwined.
It's nice to see a friendly face.
We are friends, aren't we? I must prepare you for what's to come.
I already know. Reka. You knew she was working with the Ascendants, didn't you?
Come. I have much to show you. And precious little time. My path ends here. The rest of the journey, you must walk alone.
Doctor,
This isn't the end. In fact, I'm on my way to meet you.
Wait, my name's Haruna.
There aren't many so insistent on going down with the ship.
this ship isn't going down, Vincent. I'm taking it, just like I took the Morning Star.
Ah, yes, you've got the gumption. But this is divine business. You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I want to be.
You're too late. Reka will free Session. You will be little more than a thorn in her side. What is happening?
That would be Bukra. Your tether is cut, Vincent. All those questers hurled into the fold for the sake of your vanity. Why don't you join them? Reka, what have you done?
What needed to be done? Time to go, child. Keep calm. Control your thoughts.
Session. It's inside of me.
Yes. Do not be afraid. I'm here to help you.
Stay away from me.
This is a gift to us. I was distracted, but I see now. This is how it was always meant to be. You and me. I'm sorry, child. I thought I could fix everything. I failed. The cycles are still turning, and what have I done?
The only thing you could have.
But I was wrong. Again.
It's not about wrong or right. Our path is a map of scars, not destiny.
It's a dance.
You taught me that. I didn't understand then, but I do now.
I never should have left you.
If you hadn't, we wouldn't be here. Where we belong.
How wise you've grown, Haruna. The path ahead is yours. But Session is my burden. I will take it into myself, and you will lock me away.
Reka.
Listen, there's a place you must go. Raithen. Find it. You will know what to do.
Reka is merging with Session. We need to contain her.
The capsule. It will put her in stasis. Give me a hand.
Like I showed you, feel the fold. Let your mind become one with it.
I feel it. It feels like shooting stars.
It is a gift. In time, you will learn to harness it. And the things it will show you then will make even shooting stars seem dim.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
No one has. Not for 100,000 years. And what we seek lies on the far side of that valley.
How long can you stay? Your body
is Session's new prison. It takes all my focus to keep it caged, but I had to speak with you. I thought Session could save my immortality. I threw away a sacred mission I'd been on for millennia, and you, because I was scared. I'm sorry.
No, you saved me. You made my life mean something.
You always meant something, Haruna. I thought death would take you and not me, and that made us separate. So I kept you at arm's length, but I was wrong.
You were trying to protect the world. That's not wrong.
I should have tried to protect you. Even if Session kept me immortal, in what world would you live in if I let it walk free? If I let this cycle end? I've been in this world so long. And you were the one thing that made me feel like a part of it. The least I can do for you now is leave it better than I found it.
Please wait, please.
Goodbye, my child. I'll find you in the fold.
Bukra? I'm all right. It is a strange thing to be an observer in your own body. This is your path. Mine leads elsewhere.
Where will you go now?
Here and there. Everywhere. I have a secret society to rebuild.
Bukra.
No. No goodbyes. I know we will meet again. Go. Your destiny awaits.